What's up, kitchen table wizards? What's up, deck brewers from all over the world? It's spoiler season. And this got me brewing in full effect. My brewing virus is activated. So this is the first part of my top 10 of the most exciting cards I found in Ikoria so far. So what can you expect from this video? I'm going to talk about 5 cards that I like, and I'm going to rank them by power, by flavor, and also by brewing potential. And you can let me know in the comments which deck you would like to see me brew around in the coming weeks. And if you're also subscribed to my channel, you will be eligible to win a €10 card market voucher, and I will announce the winner in the next video in my deck tag. So let's look at some new cards from Ikoria. So let's talk about this first guy. Keruga, the Macrosage, is a dinosaur hippo.
Oh yeah.
Already flavor points for being a dinosaur hippo. And when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card for each other permanent you control with converted mana cost 3 or greater. So I immediately think 2 things. Blue-green dino deck with flickering effects, or enigmatic incarnation deck with a lot of permanents that I can sack to get other permanents and creatures. I'm really excited to brew around Keruga. So based on the power of the card, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Flavor wise, I have to give it a 9 because it's a dinosaur hippo. And brewing potential, let's give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, Gyruda, Doom of Depths. And when I saw this card, I could only think of one other thing: Liliana's Contract. Because who doesn't love alternate win conditions? I surely do. So based on power, I gave the card a 7. Flavor wise, I like it a little bit less than the previous one. But I do think it has a nice brewing potential, especially to brew around with Liliana's Contract, as this is also a demon. So you might know that Wizards of the Coast, they are working more or less 2 years in advance for sets to come out, to prepare everything, to make the art, the world. But I'm starting to suspect they can really look into the future. Now, given the circumstances, this was of course very unfortunate, but then there's also this card. So let's talk about this card because I really like it. So the Sanctum Lockdown is an enchantment, costs 3 mana, and it gives all humans +1/+1. And I can tap 2 untapped humans to tap a target creature for 2 mana. I'm already looking forward to brew this together with the Outlaws Merriments in a nice human deck, preferably white and red, or maybe even splashing black as well. Based on power, I gave it a 7. Based on flavor, I gave it also a 7. And brewing potential, I gave it an 8 because there are so many humans in Magic the Gathering that it could fit into a lot of different decks. Next up, the Shark Typhoon. Alright, let's have a look. It's an enchantment, it costs 6 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying.
You wanna get high?
Where X is that spell's converted mana cost. You can cycle it away, and when you cycle it, you can also get a blue shark with flying. When I see this card, I immediately think 3 words: mono blue counter deck.
Nope.
So for me, based on power, I would give it a 7 because if you play it and you don't have instants of sorceries or non-creature spells, it doesn't do a lot, and for 6 mana you do want something that impacts the board. But flavor wise, I could only give it a 10, and I think brewing potential also a 7 is a good number. And then the best card, I put in Lurrus of the Dream Den, a cat nightmare with Lifelink. It's a 3/2 for 3 mana, and during each of your turns you may cast 1 permanent with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. So it reminds me a little bit of Sun Titan. And there are a bunch of cards that you can get back. I'm thinking the capsules, Courier's Capsule, Dispeller's Capsule, Executioner's Capsule for like a nice Esper value deck, or playing with red, Seal of Fire. So many possibilities for this card. Based on power I gave it an 8, flavor wise maybe a 7, but the brewing potential is limitless, so 9 out of 10. This was it. This was my first part of my top 10 list on casual janky cards from Ikoria to brew around. I hope to see you next week with part 2. Maybe you already can find it here. Depends if I have my link up already. Alright, that's it. Keep it casual. Bye.